In today's podcast, I'll demonstrate how the XRP plan is far more expansive than you may have realized. Precisely how tech giants like Bill Gates have been collaborating with Ripple and its digitalized XRP to bring financial inclusion to the entire world and level the playing field. In today's video, I'll just provide all the details. You can use them however you see fit. The only thing I'll say is Q4 2024 paving the way for 2025 and beyond? Going to be enormous, and others will undoubtedly be priced out. Pay attention to what Julie has to say. She recently joined this module. As the technical solutions lead for the foundation, I would like to thank Anderson for bringing this to our attention. She has 10 years of experience in the payment business and was reviewing payments when you clicked on a blog post that was published. June 11th, or roughly 1.5 weeks. This was the query: can you name some of the Foundation's greatest accomplishments and any particularly exciting projects or implementations? She goes on to mention a project for the Community of Regions. Community of Regions. That is potentially revolutionary, and where is that region located? Kenya is one of the roughly 19 countries that make up the COSA. Uganda, Sudan, Ethiopia, Libya, Zambia. You all know that Ripple is very popular in this area, especially in Zimbabwe and Madagascar. I won't bore you with all the details. You'll have to trust me when I say there's a ton of proof to provide. Alright, so she's stating that there's a project that could be revolutionary if we attain volume and adoption on the platform. It will be the first cross-border implementation supporting multiple domestic currencies that survives the proof of concept phase and has a significant impact on people's lives. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen. Now go crush that. It's going to get better, like a gigantic button, and I have to say this again because, if we can reach adoption and volume, this goes beyond the proof of concept stage. It will be the first cross-border implementation on the platform to handle different domestic currencies after it moves past the proof of concept stage. Having a significant influence on people's lives last year, we had the pleasure of informing you. Said, the world is Africa for this reason, leader in online and mobile banking, and because this was their intended strategy, am I correct? The arrangement with Bill Gates from their 2017 commingling with Ripple and the indisputable evidence. And notice how nicely everything worked out. You doubters all appear to be foolish. It was mentioned in the African Blockchain Report 2022 that Ripple's payment organizations can settle international payments in real time and for a small fraction of the cost, by finding a solution to demand liquidity. I won't read you all, you know. Kenya is one country where financial institutions and consumers can benefit from modernizing Africa's payment system. Egypt, or Africa Uganda, is slowly making progress, and because this is from 2022, we can assume that more will likely be colored in. Here are some examples of Ripple's impact. And informing you of our presence. This is our turf, so pay attention to it. Module Foundation back in 2022, stating that they are working to push financial services to reach the 1.7 billion unbanked people. They plan to do this through Ripples to create a future that is more financially inclusive. If we go ahead and look at this press release from Ripple, they have partnered with ONA to power cross-border payments of digital assets between Africa and the rest of the world. Customers of PNPP and P in the GCC and PayAngel in the UK should pay attention to this section. The Gulf Cooperation Council, or GCC, is essentially Saudi Arabia. As a result, Saudi Arabia, or the UAE, has resigned, and as we all know, Ripple is once again quite popular under the GCC. That kind of council is real, it's XRPs. It's unbelievable how everything in Dubai is practically ready to go, says Clarity. See how everyone seems to enjoy this. Extremely lovely how everything turned out. If you're just now learning about this, you might think I'm crazy, but for everyone who has experienced this path and our current situation, this is amazing. All I have to say is that this item has returned from this Level 1 project website achieves a level playing field. In 2017, it was stated during the conference that the Gates Foundation would use the cryptocurrency startup Ripple in its Level 1 project. I will not be playing the entire montage today. Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. However, what Julie says here is quite impressive, as is the fact that she came from Partier's Solutions Director position, where Partier collaborates with JP Morgan, back to the Foundation module. People, this is amazing stuff, I tell you. All I can ask is that you share your opinions with me in the comments section below. However, the reality is that both Bill Gates and you, I know it's true, have kind of brushed this under the rug. Swept under the rug, or whatever term you choose. There is so much possibility right now, but if this doesn't get addressed, as you see, the mainstream media never talks about this kind of stuff. This is likely to be among the largest wealth transfers among people, such as this is amazing, and how many of us are there, I wonder. Just check out the views that each cryptocurrency YouTuber receives by looking at them all. I am currently really invested in this coin, and as I mentioned earlier, I will recreate some of the earlier parts. The coin is the same, and the markets took a liking to it. There are a few. There's a cabal behind this, and to be honest, I dislike discussing it in public, but there are some significant issues at hand. Both in the background and for the specific people who, were involved. As you are aware, whoever pays the $2.8 million for it, why am I saying that? Since several huge males are present in this place? Why do I say $2.8 million when, in less than 48 hours, we have already reached our peak of $2.7 million? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to overstate anything. I'm not sure what you guys did, but this is what I mean for the folks holding it and receiving the watch report. With your possessions, but this is a coin, I guess, that I'm going to sort of sit on, and everything was right here, almost exactly at that spot. Here is a screenshot of the market capitalization when it was $184,000. To demonstrate it, and now that you have this unique right, I believe this might transcend the $5 million market cap. This person, who is holding $500,000 in Mickey, or May Sushi, depending on your preference, just opened a stake in this cryptocurrency. This is not the only Mikey Whale holder to do so. Therefore, if you folks believe that there is promise here and it isn't there yet, I'm checking. Twitter isn't very popular, but the way these men are purchasing it, as you can see on the screen, makes me wonder what they know, considering they should be investing $225,000.